Hi guys, it's Mary from Glimpse and Beyond. I hope you're having an awesome day. Got Hip2Helen. She brought me a great idea.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Well, we're in Aries season.
Yeah, we are.
It's a little fiery,
Yeah,
little a little tough right now for everybody because we can feel it, right?
yeah,
If you're telling us it's not tough, that we don't believe you. But my download was that it's similar to metal getting refined, if you're familiar with a
yeah,
goldsmith or a silversmith. So the fire is heating us up and it is bringing things to the surface that we need to deal with right now. And
yeah,
that's why, if you guys are wondering, like, why am I thinking of this or that? Why is this or that upsetting me? Or I haven't thought about this person in a long time, or I haven't, thought about this situation, or why do I just don't feel good or whatever. We're here to tell you it's issues coming up that we all need to release,
yep, yep.
basically. Yeah.
Or old
Or
patterns that we've been through many lifetimes with, and
yeah,
it's now time to purge them for good.
exactly. We're in a season of letting go. So the heat of Aries season is bringing things to the forefront. And why do we need to deal with it, Mary? Basically, we're not going to be able to help other people until we can cleanse ourselves or get purified
Very
ourselves.
true.
Yeah.
Very true. Yeah, yeah. And Helen, you put together a great presentation. Should we jump right into it?
Sure.
Bear with me. You guys know my technical skills. Be nice.
You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I was super proud of myself that I figured this out. I know. Okay, let me make this bigger.
Sure.
I'll center it. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, that's how to let go. It's a chat with you and me, Helen. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah.
You made such a nice, I like this so much.
Yes, because originally this was going to be on my channel,
Yep.
but this is such an important message, everyone. We're sharing this. We are teaming up. That's what we're here for. And we're all about solutions. And Mary's guides have been giving her on blast, on repeat for quite a while now, that we need to let things go.
Yeah, we do.
So my heart and I'm just built this way. I want to how. I want a how to so that we can empower you all to do what you need to do.
Yes. I'm just figuring out where, oh, there you go. Sorry. Moved where it changes on me. See how it went?
You're fine.
So tell us a little about yourself. Me personally, I know you guys are so used to me saying, don't worry about it, because that's what they always tell me. The hardest thing in life to learn is not to worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a very type A personality. So tell me not to worry about something is like nails on a chalkboard. Like it's not going to happen. This time I'm just not worried about it. I
Yeah.
wrote down kind of like, what's the worst case scenario?
Right.
We're all going to end up there anyways, in death. So don't be afraid of it. Don't let fear guide your life. Don't let dates, numbers, anything guide your life. You do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole nothing can stop what is coming.
It's true.
I got a revelation on that. God, the reason we don't know the day or the hour or the exact time, I mean, we know the season, we know seasons, is because it's divine.
Yes.
And it will come when no one can mess with it. It will come when no one can take credit for it. And
Correct.
nothing can stop what is coming because it's spiritual.
Yep.
And that's the way it's going to be, guys. That's the way it's
Yep.
got to be. It's the way it's got to be.
And when I say God, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to believe in God. I'm not like that. That it's God,
Right.
source, Mother Earth, whoever you believe in.
Right. We're not preaching here.
Yeah. So please don't take it that way. But I happen to believe in God. But like if you believe in Creator, I believe in that too, because like someone put us here.
Right. Agreed.
All right. Why is
Thank
letting go so important? Mhm. You go ahead first. I got to think on this for a minute.
Well, I'm very visual, and I had a visual of us who are awake have the light ignited inside of us like a lighthouse. And what is the purpose of a lighthouse? It is to help ships make it to shore without wrecking. And it's a landmark. It's a
Yep.
place of safety. And if the windows on the top of that lighthouse are dirty, then you're not going to have the full light coming through, in its full power. So we have to let go of these things so we can have more power flowing through us out into the world to others, or even consoling ourselves, hugging our inner child, whatever, even the inner work. We've got to clear things out so our inner work, will go smoother.
I agree with that. I also
Yeah.
think letting go is super important because we're going to have a lot of people who haven't been on the same journey with us.
Yeah.
They'd have no idea what shadow work is.
No.
You guys, if you don't let go of what's going on now, you're still going to perpetuate in every lifetime that one thing that you didn't heal. And we won't get through any of this till we all heal that one thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
it's important.
I agree. I also was thinking that we have to hone the skill of letting go because things are about to come at us really fast. And you're going to have to be able to keep moving forward and let go in real time as
Yes.
it's coming at you. Because some really horrible, disturbing things potentially are coming at us. And we're going to have to be able to just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, and keep moving forward.
Yes, and there it could be like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and you got to just go yes, no, yes, no. There ain't no time for deciding. It's yes or no.
No, you don't have time to fall apart anymore. You don't. And curl
No,
up in a
it's like
ball.
get through it. You
No.
could fall apart later, but we're not going to fall apart because we're going to be celebrating. So
Exactly.
kind of our falling down time on the floor, weeping.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do and let it flow and let it go.
Yep. Yep.
And it's going to be hard. It's going to be super hard, you guys. If you've never done any of this before, holy crap. Some of you might be having dreams of people from past.
Right.
Like I just had dreams of friends we used to have in the military.
Wow.
I'm like, why? And they're like, you must need something. So I sat there and I really just sat there with it. I'm like, okay, well, I forgive you.
Yeah.
And I didn't dream about it again.
Right. It could. And we're going to give you practical tips towards the end of this. And you're a unique individual. Each thing is a unique circumstance. And as we were talking before we started recording, some things are one-off. Some things you can deal with and release it. And other things you might have to just keep letting it go and keep letting it go. And then one day you'll wake up and you'll realize, oh, we're done.
Yeah. And that's kind of why I have people even keep track of their dreams now. I've been doing that for months. They tell you so much.
Yeah. I've been having some wild.
Yeah, but they'll tell you
really
so
wild
much.
ones.
Yeah. And they'll point you in the direction you need to go.
Yep. And they will confirm things. I had one confirm some things.
Mine have always confirmed for me, so I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I forget, and you guys always take what resonates, but you guys got to remember, I've had 54 years of knowing this stuff.
Yeah.
And now they won't tell me crap. So, hey, fantastic. Okay.
Well, and so you're in a position of letting go of knowing.
I really am, because I'm like, I know what I know from before, but I'm like, I'm letting go because you know what? I have nothing to do with any of it.
See, and we look to Mary to help guide us, and even right now she's in a position of she can't do what we're used to her doing, and we have to be okay with that too.
Yep. I mean, they'll give me a little bit, but like, I can't live your life for you.
No.
We're all in it together.
No, and we're here to empower you guys. We're here to empower ourselves and empower you. Yeah, there are no gurus. We don't want. I know you're probably the same way. I'm nobody's guru and nobody's my guru.
Yep.
I do quote you a lot, but it mostly has to do with something resonating that you've said, you
And
know?
I love that. I love that. People call them Maryisms. I didn't realize I did that. And they're like, oh, Maryism. And I'm like, okay, all right.
It's all in love, Mary.
I know I take it that way.
Ah, but you would be surprised or amazed that even someone saying to you, I remember this, I've been through some tough times, really, really tough times, and someone saying to me, you're going to be all right. You're going to
Yeah,
get through this. It's going to be okay.
you
You're going to
will.
make it. You
Yes.
know, there's hope out ahead of you, you know,
There's so
and
much hope, you guys. It's so exciting.
joy and celebration. And if we have to use a vision of that in our minds to get us through this
Use
transition,
it.
do it.
Use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I
Yeah.
say, like even cancel when the negative comes in. Think of like your happiest memory ever.
Yeah. Swap it.
Replace it. Yep.
Swap it. Yeah. 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 I teach my children that.
It's a
And
great thing to teach them because so many kids don't learn that.
no, my son actually comes back and quotes me on some of it. And I
I
just
love
like,
that.
wow, you know, and my daughter, but he's a little quicker on the feedback.
I love that. I think that's great. That's great though. But yeah, you know what? Like, don't worry about it. And I know it's easier said than done. And I say that all the time, but like you really have to give up worrying about it.
Yes, because you can't let your emotions be in the driver's seat
Right.
right
And you know
now.
what? We have no part in this, you guys. We have no part in the
No.
planning.
Mm,
This is like our part of the execution for all of us is just talking about it to each other and getting us all to vibe on the same level.
yeah. Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we can't control any of it.
No,
Really.
we
We
have
can
nothing
control
to do with it.
ourselves and how we react to it. That's about
Correct.
it.
And keep vibing high and keep your heart space open and keep your light shining like you were just talking about. That's all we
Yeah.
can do.
Yeah. And come over to my channel and laugh.
Absolutely.
Laughter helps.
Absolutely. Oh, it
But
really
we're
does.
we're getting into those later, but yeah. Yeah. Whatever it takes.
It really does help. Okay, the next one is what are the most common things we need to let go of? Oh, that one's big. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's so much there.
I know.
Stuff that you beat yourself up for. Let it go, you guys. Let it go.
Yeah.
Forgive yourself.
Yeah. Right. Because I've just learned something about myself that things tend to play out for your highest good. And you may not see it in that moment. You may not see it right after you go through it. But at some point, you'll look back and you'll see universe, the divine,
Yep.
coaxed you, whatever,
I used to call them blessings.
guided you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to call them blessings in disguise.
Yeah. Yeah. I was talking, I did a live this morning about miracles because you were saying,
Yeah.
pay attention to the miracles. And my conclusion was, uh, miracles have always been there. We're just finally getting the veil off of our eyes and we can see more clearly
Yep.
what's going on. But, oh, I had a thought and I went off on a rabbit trail.
I do that all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll come back.
Yeah. So
No,
letting,
yeah, it could be anything, you guys. It could be
yeah, grief.
like grief. It can be hell it can be what you're eating and putting into your body.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Medicines and trying to get off them.
Right. Habits.
Yes.
Right.
How you
Right.
treat people, if you're going outside or not,
Mm-hmm.
your relationship with God, creator source.
Right.
It's a lot.
Right. Because, and I'll speak for myself, coming from a Christian church type background, my biggest concern was whether or not I was pleasing God, because like that's how tender my heart is. And now that I know what I know, I have been able to let that paradigm go. I have been able to just be me,
Yeah.
and relax about it. So
And again, I've had like 38 years ahead of you of doing
yes.
that. So it's hard, but everybody does it at their own pace.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to think of what if there's any more.
I said expectations, disappointment with other people or disappointments with yourself. I think you touched on that.
Yeah, and don't be
Um,
disappointed if dates come and go in this whole thing, you guys. Just don't pay attention to it. Don't. It's going to happen in divine timing.
yeah, to protect us, really. It's a protection. I
It
mean,
is.
it may
Yeah,
not seem like it, but
it
you
really
know,
is. It really is.
yeah.
Okay, let me see what the next one is. Do you want to touch on this, or should we save it for the next show?
Um, how long have we been on here?
I don't
Can
know.
you,
I didn't time it. I don't know.
oh, all right. Um, let's do one of them. You want to do one, and then
Sure, that's fine. We could let's do
we'll give
relationship.
them a teaser, and then we'll come back.
We'll begin with relationships.
Oh yes, that's fun.
You, well, you guys all know I met my husband when I was 16. He was 17. We've been together since the day we met. We got engaged a week after we met, got married 2 years after we met, and been together ever since.
Wow.
He is my twin flame.
You're so blessed with that.
I really am. And I'm so happy that he's awake with me because I don't know what would happen. You know, that would
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. And so relationships, in light of that, relationships are being tested right now because most of us are the only one awake in our households.
My family is like that. My immediate family. I just have my brother in Florida who's somewhat awake, but not even near as awake as we are.
Yeah.
The rest of my family, man, they're just ostriches, head in the sand. You tell them something they don't like, back in the sand. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And it can be frustrating.
It is because you have no friends anymore because you can't talk about anything.
No. 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 Ironically, I was saying like I already felt distant with certain relationships, and this has
Yeah.
made the divide even bigger, you
It's
know.
almost like it's a true divide.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also acknowledged this morning when I was on that live that, God in his mercy and his love has allowed us to connect online and find each other and get this family together of people. So,
Yeah, we found our soul family.
yeah,
The whole thing, and it's
I'm very
fantastic.
grateful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am too.
Yep.
But relationships can be everything. It can be with your kids because a lot of parents' kids aren't on board.
Yep. And for some people, grandchildren even. Yeah.
It's got to be hard.
Yeah. Yeah. And then with the what,
Yes, that's the other thing.
how do you know what you know? And I mean, I've seen family members falling apart from it too,
Yeah,
myself.
my little brother kind of knows, and he took one, but hey, surprising blood
Yeah.
clot in the leg. So
Yeah.
now he's all caught up in medical world.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what he calls to talk about because I used to be a medical person. I'm like, no,
Oh,
no,
wow.
no. Well, being sick, I used to be, and I'm like, nope, nope, can't help you.
Yeah. Yep.
You
Yep.
got
And
all
then
your own thing.
how about just your day to day out in the stores? I was talking about how I was at this checkout, the self checkout. I know you don't like them, just bear with me.
I am. Don't keep yelling at me.
I heard you. Um, the lady next to me couldn't read the label on her pepper and asked
Yeah,
me, could I give her the number? You know, so I gave her the number. And then right before she walks away, she said to me, thank you so much. I don't know if anybody else would have stopped to help me. It's a really big deal. She's in the early stages of Parkinson's. And
yeah,
my mind went to, is this a result of this?
it could be. Yes,
because
absolutely.
because I thought a lot of diseases are popping up as a result of it. It's doing all kinds of
It's
strange
doing all
things.
sort of things.
So
Weird.
apparently her vision is deteriorating. It's really sad.
Yeah, and him being legally blind, I appreciate that because you guys
Yeah.
have seen me the past couple of weeks, even with the cards. I'm like, okay, it's so fabulous. Here, read it yourself.
Yeah. So I mean, my suggestion is don't be so irritated out in public, and if it looks like somebody needs help or whatever, just do it,
Yeah,
like within reason. If you feel like you should, if you're getting a bad vibe, don't go near them. But I'm just
Don't do
saying,
it. Yeah.
yeah, just follow.
Yeah. I open the door and can instantly tell what it's like outside, like people. And I'm like, and no, just go back in. It's been getting better. It's been
Yeah.
getting better.
Yeah. Yeah, we have turned some kind of corner, or maybe we're in this eye of a storm. I don't know where
I think
exactly.
springtime's here. Springtime's here. And
Yeah.
yeah, we have turned a huge corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's been distinct shifts in time speeding up. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. The days seem a little faster all of a sudden,
Yes, and
which
then some will drag forever and the nights seem really long. And I'm in
Mhm.
such a deep, deep sleep, yet I'm dreaming all night long and working. It's weird. It's weird.
Well, even that, your routine, let it go. You may
Yeah.
get up, you
Yeah.
may have your to-do list, you type A's, and if you don't get it all done, let it go.
Yep.
Who cares? In
I
the
really
grand
don't
scheme of
anymore.
things.
Yep. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't
No,
matter.
no, no, I'm letting go. I'm wrapping up homeschool. And
It's
I gotta be
fantastic.
honest, I gotta let go of being, I don't want to get myself in trouble, but really strict with it. Like
Yep.
I'm not being strict at all at the end of this.
Good.
One's graduating and the other one will graduate next year.
Perfect.
Unless things drastically change. I don't know where we're going to
I
be
have
with
a
that.
feeling they will change by next year, but that's just a feeling.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
might humor us and let us just go through the motions for another year, I would think, unless whatever. I don't know how this is going to go, but
Nobody does. That's the fun of it, you guys. You got to look at it more as like, isn't this joyous? Isn't this joyous?
Yeah. And like I told both of my children, if they had some type of learning disability
Yeah.
or struggle, I would be all up in that and dotting the
Yes.
I's and crossing the T's. But these two are really intelligent. Like they're so smart that they call me out on my shit all the time. And I'm
I
like,
love that.
so that's the
I
pros
like
and
that
cons.
you've built confidence that they can do that.
Yeah, I'm a mom friend. They come to me with everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything.
That's awesome. That's
So,
awesome. My mom and I
so,
had that, but not until later. Like after I was
uh,
25, my mom and I had that.
oh, that's nice. You got to it though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You hit a certain point in your early 20s where you realize your parents aren't your enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, holy crap, wow, they really looked out for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you guys have questions, post them in our comments, please.
Yes.
Talk about them.
Yeah, we're here. This is all to help. Tell us what you need. Yeah.
It's like a Glimpsers group event.
Yes. 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 And Glimfest is on because we really need to celebrate on the other side of this.
Yeah. I think the next one we'll probably wait on because it goes into grief. And I think we need to take time with grief.
Yeah, we do.
So yeah.
Well, that was great.
Yeah, it was. And I really want you guys to leave comments and questions because we'll get to them. We need to know what you guys are going through.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of people can relate, may have similar stories. And then that way we know, or someone will see it and they can resonate with it and give you some encouragement too.
Yeah. And none of us is perfect, you guys. We're all going through our own crap.
Yeah, this is not a spectator sport, by the way. Like you all have to get involved here.
No, you got to get involved and you just got to let go. Just let go. Enjoy the ride.
Help each other let go too. Yeah.
Yeah. And just find your buddy. Literally, like find your buddy. Drag them along. You're good. You know?
I got my ride or die Stacy. She's always kicking me.
Yeah, you need everybody needs somebody that they can just go to when everything falls apart because it's going to fall apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we help bring it back together.
Yeah. I have a few others too. It's not just Stacy, but Stacy is like we talk every day.
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
You know, and being sick helped prepare me for a lot of this, but you guys, it's not. Once you start doing it, it just becomes habit.
Yeah.
And you just let it go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easier said than done. Don't shoot the messenger.
Any type of negative pulling, struggle, tug of war. I remember God said to me years ago, drop the rope.
Yes.
Drop that rope on the, you can
Yes.
feel it on the inside of you.
Yes.
It will end sooner if you can drop that rope on your end. Yeah.
And the minute the negative thought comes in, just cancel. Replace it with like the happiest thought of your life. It
Yeah.
really works once you start doing it every
Yep.
day.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah. Well, I hope this helped you guys.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, let us know. Okay. Drop it in the comments. And I'm linking Helen's stuff and Helen will link my stuff and we'll see where this goes. It's going to be a serious thing
Yes.
on Wednesdays. Maybe we'll do it live next time. That could be good. I can't hear you.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. What is happening? All right.
My microphone probably acting up.
That's fine.
I have a washing machine going in the next room too. That's not
Okay,
helping.
understand. All righty.
Well,
All
thank
right,
you,
guys. Well,
everybody.
hit like, share, subscribe, and go to Helen's and like her and share and subscribe over there. All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye.